Welcome back, G family. And today, if you haven't heard, well, I'm introducing it to you. I hope I'm saying his name right. The Keenan Anderson arrest, that whole situation where I think it was the co-founder of the Black Lives Matter cousin or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. It was it was a relative of a co-founder of the Black Lives Matter movement and all that, with an organization that they have. I didn't know if I really wanted to speak on it personally because, you know, I like to give my straight up opinion. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Just hear me out. That's all I can say.
They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. No.
Oh yeah. I should let y'all boy know that we did pretty much kind of watch it, but we ain't watched like the whole segment of the thing. We just kind of watched some of the beginning of it. Then we was like, nah, we just gonna say this for y'all to give y'all our opinion.
Here with another unbiased police incident that is taking the national news by storm, with titles like "Black man fatally beaten by the LAPD and repeatedly screamed they're trying to George Floyd me as he fought for his life," "Police body cam footage shows LA teacher who died after being tased multiple times," "Black Lives Matter co-founder's cousin Keenan Anderson dies after LAPD officers use taser on him." As most of the things that I put on this channel, I'm going to be unbiased. I'm going to be going between multiple sources, trying to find the truth in the middle. LAPD reports, news reports, dumbasses on Twitter. Speaking of,
Listen, man, the video cut and dry. I'm already gonna start with my opinion. The video is cut and dry. Like, yeah, there's before the video context, like, you know, there's things that led up to the moment that the camera started recording. Even with the before, like, it don't matter. It don't matter what happened before. What was on camera was enough, in my opinion, to make my opinion. I'm gonna just let you know that.
Found this incident on Twitter from the user 50 Shades of Way. He is a freelance reporter with about 300,000 followers who commonly posts a couple seconds to a minute of police incident content or other stupid shit without any context. With that being said, I'm not saying this incident was right or wrong. That's for you guys and a grand jury to decide. I'm just here for
as you should. Don't let my opinion sway you. Make your own opinion. If you want to do research, go do research. If you want to gather your facts, go gather your facts. But based off of what I've seen and based off of what I've learned in my life, I'm gonna tell you what I feel. So don't go hating, don't go non-appreciating, don't call me no hater. Wink, wink. Hey.
Text and honest delivery. The video currently, as I am filming this, that I'm about to show you, has 1.4 million views.
Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Turn over. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Turn over or I'm gonna tase you. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Yes. I can't. Watch your elbow, partner.
You're trying to George Floyd me. You're trying to George
Stop
Floyd
it.
me.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Okay, stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop resisting.
Please.
Stop resisting.
Please. Please. Please.
I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him.
They're trying to kill me.
At about the 35-second mark, while the suspect is still resisting, an officer says, "I'm going to use my taser," and he deploys the taser probes. Mind you, he said he's going to use his taser,
About
I think it was 12
times.
to 14 times. He said,
I don't care, about 100 times.
Yeah.
About 100 times.
Too many times.
100 times. Come on now, let's continue.
use my taser, stop resisting, so he deploys the taser probes. Gather around, folks, I'm going to tell you how a taser works real quick. There are two ways to use a taser.
Talk
You
to me.
deploy the taser probes, the two little guys, and if they stick in your skin good enough, then it works.
Yeah, see, what he's trying to say, both prongs have to hit the same target. So it can't, one prong can't hit them and then hit something else. It can't hit two different people. It has to hit the same person in order for the charge to technically work, bruh. So tasers are hard to use because, you know, if you don't get both prongs, it's not gonna work.
You stiffen up, you can't talk, and your life sucks for 5 seconds. The second way a taser works is by drive stunning. You know the stun gun that your mom keeps in her purse or that someone in high school had, and you run around with it and you poke each other with it? You guys didn't have taser fights in high school? What is the world coming to? The tip of the taser makes a little electrical arc that you could just stick to people. It makes people comply pretty well. At the 35-second mark into the video, the officer does deploy his taser, but it appears that it doesn't make a good connection through the guy's hoodie. This means that the officer moves to the second option that you can use with a taser, which is drive stunning, to get the man to put his hands behind his back. After getting drive stunned for a couple of seconds.
One thing I didn't know though is that you could dry stun somebody with a taser that has prongs. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought you could only use the prongs, then you would have to recharge them. Maybe that's just a special one that they have. I don't know, because I've seen other damn officers on body cams recharge theirs. So it's just like, it just depends on which brand you get, I guess, the quality of it.
The suspect starts saying yes sir and stops fighting, but then immediately yells no and continues resisting.
Yes, sir.
Don't resist.
No.
Hey, stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Okay.
Stop it.
Help.
Stop
Help,
it.
please. Help.
Do not
I'm not
move.
resisting. I'm not resisting.
Do not move.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna tase you again.
Okay.
Okay, I got one.
Okay. Help me. Okay.
Here, hold on. Stop it. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Let's see what other large activists on Twitter are saying about.
I ain't gonna lie, that's too many cops to be just, fighting one man to just...
Nah, bro, they gonna bum, bro. Nah, bro, this is my thing, bro. He's resisting. From the moment they made contact with him, he was resisting. All he had to do is chill out. The reason why so many officers got on him to begin with is because of the fact that he wouldn't chill out. If he just remained calm, let them put the handcuffs on him, let them put him in the back of the car, let him take him to the jailhouse or wherever, he wouldn't have been in that position. But he chose to say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to let you put my hands behind my back. None of that. He got tased. Now, do I agree with how much that officer was tasing him? Now, that one, I feel was a little excessive.
Yeah.
That one I feel, but for the most part, bro, it's like you're resisting. So what are you going to expect? What do you think is going to come out of it? He's telling you, stop resisting. You're going to get tased. You get tased. You stop for a second, then you go back to it. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to get tased again. Mm-hmm. So you're kind of doing a repetitious thing. And when they... what do they say about people who do the same thing expecting different results? So you gotta look at the facts. Like, he was resisting from the jump, then he sat there and had a chance to stop, and he kept going. So it's just like, let's just continue it. Let's see what he said.
January 3rd, 2023, the worst city in America. A motorcycle cop was flagged down by several people who were involved in a vehicle accident. Those people in this accident pointed out a man who they stated had caused the accident.
I think the guy up there needs help though, because the guy's trying to run away. The guy who's driving this car was...
Let's go get him.
That was the man who we just saw in the previous video resisting arrest, Mr. Keenan Anderson. Police stated that he was acting erratic and running in the middle of the road when the officer pulled up. The officer went over to Mr. Anderson, asked him to sit down, and requested more units for a possible driving under the influence suspect. Anderson then ran into the middle of the street and a foot chase was on.
Get off to the side here. Get on the street. Hey, stop right there. Get up against the wall.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Get up against the wall.
Please, sir, I didn't mean to.
Get up against the wall. Get up against the wall real quick.
Please.
Okay, hold on a second.
This is what I'm saying. Get up against the wall isn't get down on your knees. I'm just saying. Don't shoot me for having my opinion. I'm just saying. This is just the start. Let's continue.
Please,
Hold on
sir,
a
I didn't
second.
mean to, sir, please.
Hold on,
Please,
okay?
oh my God.
Possible DUI driver. I get additional units, please.
The car.
Okay, what happened?
I lost my key.
You lost your key?
Yes. I came and I had somebody fix my car for me, sir. Please, don't, please,
Okay,
sir.
do me a favor, sit in
please.
here. Hey,
Sir, please.
sit down on your butt and sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed.
They're gonna try to kill me, please.
Who's trying to kill you?
I had a stunt today.
What?
I had a stunt today, sir.
You
I
had
didn't mean to.
you had what?
A stunt. Like, no, that's a car.
Okay, what car were you driving?
BMW.
The BMW.
They're trying to put stuff in my car.
Who's trying to put stuff in your car?
They're gonna try to.
The LAPD cut off about 7 minutes before the foot chase was about to happen because the officer was seen there trying to calm down Anderson, just trying to figure out what was going on and what had happened. They picked it right back up before he ran off.
Hey, stay
Please.
here. Stay here.
Sir, I need
Stay
some water.
here.
Can you get some water? Please.
Stay here. I'll get you some water here in a second, okay?
Please.
Just have a seat up against the wall there,
Yes, sir.
okay?
I ain't gonna lie to you. He looked fool.
Yeah, in my eyes.
He looked fool. And then the way he's making like kind of incoherent statements, like, bro, it's all in your demeanor. Like when you out there in life, bro, if somebody acting funny, you just gonna walk past them like ain't nothing happened. If somebody over there itching and scratching, look like they ready to just rob your ass, you just gonna walk right past them. You just gonna whistling, walk right. Nah, bro, listen.
He was giving weird vibes.
Yeah, he giving off them vibes like, hey, something ain't right with that guy. And then the way he talking, then he's talking to a cop. Look who he's talking to like that. That's just not, like, yeah, he's not above civilians, because I'll never say that. Cops are, nobody's above nobody. We all equal. But he is a police officer, so you would want to try to, clear things up as soon as possible. Or if you in trouble and you in trouble and you trying to avoid being in trouble, you would just shut up. But instead, he's just making incoherent statements. Let's just keep it going, bro.
Have a seat against the wall.
Sir,
Have a seat against the wall here.
Everybody got to see me, sir.
Have a seat
I don't want
against
to
the
be in the
wall
black.
over here.
I want people to see me.
Sure. Okay, you can sit
Please,
right there
sir.
then. If you want to be seen,
I don't
sit
wanna
right
sit
there.
No, I don't want to sit right there.
Sit right
Please.
there if you want to have somebody see you.
Please.
Okay?
Please.
Just sit down for me a second here, okay?
Please, look, sir.
Sit down for me. Sit down.
You're putting a thing on me.
Sit down.
Making
I'm
me
not
hot.
putting anything. Come here.
Please.
Sit down over here.
Please.
I don't want you in the road. Come here. I don't want you in the road. Come here.
Please.
Come here. Come here.
He making this hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Come here.
Look at this
The cop
man.
is being super courteous and trying to figure things out. When the guy who just caused a pretty big wreck then tried to jump into someone else's car to flee the wreck, oh yeah, that happened.
You mean that? Oh, I didn't. This is even more to the story, bro. This is even more.
Endangering himself and other drivers by running into the middle of the road, someone's got to go into cuffs at that point.
And that's not even arresting him. That's just detaining him. Just because you get handcuffs put on you doesn't mean you're being arrested. Sometimes they just think you just being too wild and they just want you to chill out. Even though, why would anybody chill out when they're getting handcuffed, when they're being restrained? I don't know. Why would you want to chill out? But that's what they want you to do. So in order to avoid more problems, just chill out. This man,
Now, get down over there.
he over here testing this cop's
Like
cop's patience, bro.
Like he just really playing around too much for me.
Yeah, he over there just testing boundaries, running around, not listening.
Like he wants something to go down.
That's what I'm saying.
On your stomach right now. Turn over on your stomach right now. Turn over.
Yes.
Turn over.
He initially complies to the officer saying get down, but then starts resisting arrest. A lot of people on the internet think that the video we watched on Twitter where they were getting him into cuffs is not him resisting. Resisting doesn't mean someone's actively punching a police officer in the face. There's passive and active resisting. Passive means that they're just not...
In other words, I like to, get the, more simple. He like to do all this passive and active. We ain't doing all that. We making it simple. Listen, bro. This is one thing everybody need to understand, bro. For some reason, there's a trend that when you think the cops are accusing you of something, that's your cue to fight. Cops are there to pick people up. They're not there to debate over your case. They're not there to debate over your freedom. They are literally there to pick you up. If you feel like you've been done wrong, fight it in the court.
Yeah.
Fight it in the justice system. That's how these people work. So if you really trying to beat a case, bro, if you really trying to, y'all trying to get me for something I ain't did or something I ain't do, then they ain't gonna fight it in the justice system. Sitting there fighting with the cops, it's just gonna make you look worse. Cause then they gonna be like, oh, you crazy, you erratic, you assaulted an officer, you did da-da-da-da-da, you resisted arrest, you did all this.
Kind of something bigger than
Bro.
what it needs to be.
Just listen. Okay, y'all taking me to jail? Okay, I gotta go to the jailhouse. Okay, like I understand you got stuff to do. I understand we all got life. We all got things we gotta do. We all got children we gotta take care of. We all got dogs we gotta feed. But at the end of the day, this is the police. When are you ever gonna win against the police, bro?
Yeah.
Like, think about that. When are you ever gonna win? So if they tell you you gotta go to jail, what else you gonna do? You just gonna fight? And then you gonna end up getting beat on, end up getting tased, end up getting shot. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect no man's life. You know, I rest in peace to the dude, well, to Keenan Anderson for this situation. You know, rest in peace. I feel bad for him. Genuinely do. I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for him. But when you're bringing stuff on yourself like that, bruh, who's really to blame? And then other people trying to make it seem like it's the cop fault. How? Look at the man. Y'all got eyes. Y'all got eyes. Man, come on, bruh. Like, when you run into the cops, bruh, my whole point in saying that is if you run into the cops, bruh, just listen. Just listen. If they take you to the jailhouse, just listen. Okay. You need me to do this? Okay. You need me to do that? Okay. And then the second you can get a chance to go to court, fight it. And then if you really justified, you gonna beat it. Now if you done be doing some dirt, let's be real, dog. Let's be real, dog. If you doing some dirt and they done pick you up for it, that it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Man, I'm just get back to the video.
Listening to you. Active can be punching, kicking. It can even be bringing your arms to your chest and not wanting to be arrested. It can be stiffening up so that the police can't put you in handcuffs. Anything to prevent an arrest physically is active resisting. That's exactly what happens almost this entire video. If a suspect is actively resisting, this means that a police officer can use whatever force that is within their policy and their use of force continuum to get someone into handcuffs.
Turn over!
Yes, sir.
Over on your stomach! Get over on your stomach!
Hold on. Okay, please.
Get down.
Please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please, help me, please.
You know what?
Help me, please. No, please help me. Help me, please. Please. Please.
Keenan, relax.
Relax.
Watch out.
Help! They're trying to kill me.
Hey, stop him or tase you. Stop him or tase you.
Pilo's trying to kill me. I have you too.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you.
Yes, sir.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you.
Hey, please help me. Help!
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you.
Steve.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. Stop it right now. Turn over. Turn over or I'm gonna tase you. Turn over or I'm gonna tase you. Turn over or I'm gonna tase you.
Yes.
Watch your elbow, partner.
You're trying to George floor me. You're trying to George
Stop
floor
it.
me.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Okay, stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop resisting.
Please.
Stop resisting.
Please.
I'm gonna tase him.
As I said before, I counted, it was either 12, 13, or 14, I'm gonna tase you, stop. Which, as we talked about at the beginning of the video, I don't think that the taser probes made a proper connection. That's why I started drive stunning him. They finally get him into cuffs, and he continues screaming about how this is an act and that the officers are actors, and then starts screaming about the officers thinking that he killed CeeLo.
Play that? Okay, no.
Yeah, just by his knees.
They're trying to kill me. Oh.
No. Nobody's trying to kill you.
Oh, Pilo.
I got him on the ground over there, just sitting on his own, and then he took off through the traffic light.
I don't know. They think I killed Pilo.
I'm not too sure who CeeLo is. They put him on his side and sit him up so that he can breathe, and he's still talking to them. According to the LAPD, fire and EMS arrived 60 seconds later to assess Anderson.
They sedated me.
Sit right there.
Sit in there.
1425
Yeah.
5 minutes after fire and EMS talked to him, EMS...
Alright, we apologize. It was getting close on the 30-minute timer that we have to record for our camera, and then I ran out of some space because I haven't deleted some old videos, so I had to do that. So I'm sorry if it's kind of a little jumpy, but the part that it cut out at, it was pretty much nothing else but his opinions, and we ain't really here for them. We here for us. Okay. But yeah, man, it's just like that whole video. And then they ended up saying, yeah, he had weed and cocaine in his system. Weed and cocaine in his system. He tried to jump in somebody else's car. The whole time he was resisting. The whole time he was fighting. And then, oh yeah, they also said he didn't die because of the taser itself. He died because of a medical issue that happened. Who's to say that happened because of the taser? Who's to say that the taser is what triggered it? Maybe it was the drugs mixed with the taser. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because cocaine already boosts your heart rate, and then you getting tased on top of that. Like that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. But how he get high, that might be questionable.
Yeah.
Question everything, bruh. That might be questionable. But we had to give our opinion. Listen, we black ourselves. We support black people all the way. I'm not saying I support the Black Lives Matter organization. I support Black Lives Matter, but not the organization, man. They been doing some scandalous things that I've been hearing. I mean, I don't know what's all true and what's all not. All I know is I just promote equality for everybody. That's all I care about. Nobody's different. Nobody's better. Nobody deserves more because of the color of their skin. Nobody deserves less because of it. We all the same. So it's just like, I had to give our opinion. Well, we had to give our opinion because we like to stand up against people who like to say, oh, it's just racism. Oh, it's just racism. Don't even look at the facts. They just racism. Oh, it was a white cop. It was a black man. Nah, that's racism. Nah, not all situations are like that. This happened to be one situation that was like thrown out of context, and it made it look like it was racism. But when you look at the whole story, and then even things we didn't know until we watched this video that happened, you saw it shows the whole picture that bro really was. Now, how he get cocaine in his system? They in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, I think weed is legal. So that's weed is legal. But how he get the cocaine? Ain't no telling. Cause you a school teacher. Don't they drug test you or something?
Yeah.
Don't they drug test you or something? So that part is a little bit suspicious. And especially even if he could have get around the drug testing, why would you wanna ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I don't wanna just chalk it up as he just was a junkie and he went and took, maybe he got drugged for real. He did say at one point he was sedated. Maybe he got drugged for real.
That would be crazy.
Who knows? Only him and the father knows. If it was anything more sinister, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but you know, we just had to speak on it. We had to give our opinion, had to let y'all know how we feel so y'all can know going forward. Like, we support everybody. We support equality, and we stand up for our black people when they being oppressed. So when it is situations of racism, we stand up. Yeah. But we promote equality before anything. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, write something down in the comment section. This one gonna be a little longer, but I don't care because, hey, y'all choose what y'all want to watch. So if y'all want to watch all this, watch them. I ain't care. If you made it this far, type down G Family Gang or something. You know, something with G Family in it. You know, put something in it if you made it this far. If you rocking with us. But other than that, we gonna catch y'all boy in the next one.
Peace.